The big surprise. What does it take to celebrate an album release and a pregnancy all at once? For NFL star Stefon Diggs, the answer was simple: go bigger than anyone expects. On September 18, 2025, as Cardi B dropped her long-awaited second album, Am I the Drama?, Diggs rolled up with a jaw-dropping gesture that stopped New York City in its tracks. A truck arrived carrying a giant box overflowing with red Venus et Fleur roses, complete with Cardi's photo and the album title splashed across the front. Video showed Cardi, fresh out in a bathrobe, staring wide-eyed as the massive delivery unfolded on the street. Before long, she was hugging Diggs and laughing at the over-the-top display. But this wasn't just about flowers. It was a symbol of timing, of love, and of a moment that blended her music career with the most personal news of her life. Section 1. The album drop. Cardi B had been building anticipation for Am I the Drama for months. The project marked her second studio album, years after her explosive debut shook hip-hop and made her one of the most recognizable voices in music. Fans weren't just expecting an album, they were expecting answers. Would Cardi bring back the raw, unfiltered energy that made her famous? Would she reinvent herself? Could she top what she did before? By the time September 18th rolled around, the hype had reached a boiling point. And when the album finally hit streaming services, her name dominated headlines worldwide. Section 2. The pregnancy reveal. The timing of the album release made this moment even bigger. Just a day before, Cardi had confirmed on CBS Mornings that she's expecting her first child with Diggs. Sitting across from Gayle King, Cardi spoke with unusual vulnerability. She admitted the pressure had been heavy. She confessed to experiencing panic attacks during the rollout, but she also said she felt happy, strong, and powerful, describing how creating music while creating life felt almost unreal. "I'm doing all this work while I'm creating a baby," she said. That mix of exhaustion, pride, and excitement made the Roses' surprise feel like more than just a romantic gesture. It was validation. It was Diggs saying, "I see you, I support you, and I'm here." Section 3. The grand gesture. The Roses weren't just roses. They were Venus et Fleur, known for lasting a year and costing far more than the usual bouquet. And it wasn't just a box, it was a truckload. The front carried Cardi's album cover and title, transforming a public New York street into her own red rose billboard. Onlookers filmed as Cardi laughed, covered her face, and hugged Diggs. On Instagram, he doubled down, leaving comments like, "Proud of you for staying focused," and joking about baby names. Thinking of Spanish names, right now, and 100% Team Boy. The whole thing was playful, heartfelt, and loud enough to remind the world that Diggs isn't just an NFL wide receiver. He's a man fully invested in Cardi's moment. Section 4. The relationship timeline. For those who hadn't been following closely, this romance wasn't exactly old news. Rumors first surfaced back in October 2024 when DJ Academics casually told his viewers, "If you don't know, Stefon Diggs is dating Cardi B." Cardi B left Offset. She got with Stefon Diggs. At first, fans weren't sure whether to believe it. But by June 2025, the speculation was over. Cardi posted a hard launch on Instagram, sharing a yacht photo of her and Diggs embracing, captioned, "Chapter 5? Hello, Chapter 6. From that point, there was no hiding. They weren't just a couple, they were a couple under a microscope, with every photo, comment, and public appearance scrutinized. Section 5. The support system. In her CBS interview, Cardi gave a glimpse into why this relationship feels different. She said Diggs makes her feel safe, confident, and strong. That safety matters because Cardi hasn't had an easy ride. The pressures of fame, motherhood, and constant criticism could break anyone down. But having someone in her corner as she juggles album deadlines, pregnancy, and a global spotlight seems to have given her new energy. She even admitted that without his support, the panic attacks might have overwhelmed her. Instead, she feels grounded. And that makes the Roses not just about romance, but about reassurance. Section 6. The speculation. Of course, in the world of Cardi B, no moment passes without commentary. Fans immediately dissected Diggs' gesture. Some praised him as the perfect boyfriend. Others started analyzing his body language, claiming he didn't look all in. On social media, people debated whether he seemed distracted or uncomfortable during the surprise. Reports even surfaced about online chatter decoding every movement. And then came the baby talk. Diggs' 100% teen boy comment fueled speculation about the baby's gender, though nothing is confirmed. It's classic celebrity culture. Every smile, every gesture, every word magnified into rumor and theory. Section 7. The bigger picture. Beyond the roses and the rumors, what stands out is how Cardi's career and personal life collided in this one week. Am I the Drama isn't just an album release, it's an era launch. And that era includes pregnancy, a new relationship, and a looming world tour called the Little Miss Drama Tour, scheduled to kick off in February 2026. How will she balance rehearsals, promotion, and motherhood? How will Diggs, balancing his NFL career, fit into this picture? These are the questions fans are asking, and they're the questions that keep Cardi's story compelling. Because she's not just a rapper anymore. She's a global figure navigating love, ambition, and family in real time. Conclusion: what it all means. So, what do we take from a truck full of roses, a surprise pregnancy announcement, and an album that's already sparking conversation? On the surface, it's romance. But dig a little deeper, and it's about resilience. Cardi B isn't just sharing music, she's sharing her life, unfiltered, in all its chaos and glory. Stefon Diggs stepped into that spotlight with her, making his support impossible to ignore. The gesture might have been dramatic, but maybe that's the point. Cardi's life is drama, in the best sense of the word. And now, as she prepares for a tour, a new baby, and whatever else comes next, one thing is clear. The story of Cardi B and Stefon Diggs is only just beginning.